Guys, The Last Jedi is coming out in less than 2 weeks.
I am very excited.
Yes, it's an
Hello, USA!
Yes.
Hello, USA! I'm very excited.
Are you super excited? This has absolutely nothing to do with my video, but I just had to throw this in at the beginning that I am starting to lose my mind. The whole reason I started playing Star Wars Galaxy Heroes is because of the release of a Star Wars movie 2 years ago with The Force Awakens. I'm super stoked. Let me know down in the comments what you guys are thinking about the movie. And please, once the movie comes out, no spoilers in the comments.
Don't be that guy.
Let's give a shout out to gaming-fans.com. Go ahead, check them out when you guys get the chance. And today, I'm going to be showing you a new team that I think is super, super cool. You can see it on the board here. Ackbar, the Wampa, Hermit Yoda, Commander Luke, and Ezra Bridger, and this was actually suggested to me on my Discord server. If you guys aren't on my Discord server yet, go ahead, check it out. We got a lot of conversation on there and a lot of theory crafting going on. Scythe Chrono 777 actually suggested this very composition to me, said, hey, you should try this out in a video, and I thought, that's not bad. And so here we are trying it out right now, and the theory behind this team is Ackbar is going to give Rebels a assist chance whenever a non-attacking ability is used. So you're going to have a lot of Commander Luke or Ezra chance to counter or to be assisted whenever there's a non-attacking ability used. Obviously Ackbar could be called as well, but that's still a 66% chance that a heavy hitter gets called. Hermit Yoda is also going to be able to give Master's Training to the Wampa and have him crit or attack on his basic, which we all know does a ton of damage. So there's just a lot of damage output potential here, and Hermit Yoda, I think, can keep this team alive. So let's go ahead, let's go in battle right now, and let's test this team out against the current meta, which is this boring Commander Luke, R2-D2 Thrawn, General Kenobi, Han Solo teams that we all love. All right, let's go ahead and let's put that on there, Tactical Genius, and look at this. Let's call the Wampa to assist, and Ezra Bridger goes too. Look at that. General Kenobi's almost bleeding out already. All right, unfortunately Ackbar got called there. Let's daze. All right, so look at this. So they're not going to be able to counter now. Well, until they got cleansed, of course. All right, Ezra's in trouble. I'm going to go for General Kenobi here still. Ooh, and Ackbar's taken out. And look at the Wampa's counter. Okay, pro tip, don't hit the Wampa with Han Solo because you're going to attack twice and you're going to get hit twice by the Wampa. That was awesome. Alright, let's get General Kenobi out of here as soon as possible. Boom, he's gone. And we got Han Solo still sitting there by a thread. Boom, he's gone. You know, this isn't necessarily a dominant team, actually. That's something that I'm a little bit disappointed about trying this out right now. But it is a really fun team. I mean, just look at all of this damage. When you do get to attack, you are doing so much damage. Okay, let's call the Wampa here. Did you see that? That was insane. Alright, I am loving this team, actually. I said it wasn't dominant, but I'm not so sure that's not the case. Let's do this again. Alright, boom, and we have won that battle super fast. Wow. So with this team, I think maybe my team might not be fast enough because I'm having a hard time getting Ezra Bridger in there. But when you call the Wampa to assist with Ezra Bridger with Ackbar's leadership and you have like 3 people attacking at once, you could theoretically have the Wampa, Commander Luke, and Ezra Bridger all attacking at once on one ability. That is a stupid amount of damage output. Alright, so that was against the current meta. I'd kind of like to see what this works like against General Kenobi and Barriss. And right now at the top here, I don't have a General Kenobi-led team that I can show this against, but I do have a Jedi team here with General Kenobi and Barriss with Hermit Yoda and then, let's see, Qui-Gon Jinn in the leadership spot. So let's go ahead and try that out as well. I think it'll be nice to have the Wampa against these Foresight Jedi teams, which could come back. You could see more of these, I think. All right, let's see if we could take out Qui-Gon Jinn right away. All right, not as much as I was hoping for. But anyway, I think we could see more of these Jedi teams cropping up now that a lot of people are unlocking Hermit Yoda. And speaking of Hermit Yoda, I'm sure a lot of you are going to be screaming at me saying you've got 2 characters in here that are really hard to get in the Wampa and Hermit Yoda. And you know what? I get it. I totally get it. A lot of you are maybe having a hard time getting these characters. Maybe you have prioritized that gear 12 gear. But for those of you who did decide that you wanted to get Hermit Yoda, a lot of you are probably unlocking him. And I do really believe that Hermit Yoda is going to be working at 5 stars. So if you do want to shift your farm over to the Wampa at this point, you got a 5-star Hermit Yoda, I think you'd be fine to do so, and before too long you could have him. And I do think this team would work decently at 5 stars with the Wampa at 5 and with Hermit at 5. And man, I am railing this team. Notice this is a Zeta Barris, and she doesn't stand a chance. I haven't batted an eye about that Zeta ability here just because of the sheer damage output. And oops, I just made a mistake. I just gave Masters training to the Wampa again. Should have given it to Commander Luke. But still, I mean, I'm having no problems whatsoever plowing through Barris, and I can probably just hit auto here and watch the rest of this go. All right, so wow, I think this team has a ton of potential. I think it's very fun. Ackbar in the leadership is what really makes this team fun, because you've got so many bonus attacks with Hermit Yoda. We've already seen that. Mobile Gamer was kind of the first person to really show you how Hermit Yoda and Ackbar have synergy. But geez, throw the Wampa in there, and man, this is getting real juicy. All right, let's see if we can't shake this up a bit. I'd kind of like to see what this looks like. Maybe instead of Ezra Bridger, maybe let's throw General Kenobi in there and make this team a bit more survivable. My main concern with this team going through the first battle against the traditional meta was that Ezra Bridger kind of got taken out there pretty soon. And so if you get a couple bad hits from Han Solo, then you could be in trouble. Now that's something that I really like right there, how I was able to do call to action and then clear General Kenobi's foresight with Ackbar and then hit him with Luke's special. That was pretty nice. All right, let's see what this big attack does. I bet you I take General Kenobi completely out here. Boom. He's gone. All right, so there's another, I guess, synergy that we've got with General Kenobi. Being able to call everyone to assist, and the Wampa's going to be part of that. 47! He just did 47,000 damage on his basic. All right, pardon me while I completely geek out over how awesome that was. All right, let's do this. Let's go for Thrawn. I'm just giggling a little bit. Scythe Chrono 777. Props to you, buddy, for a sick idea. This is a really fun team to play with. I think I'm going to be farming this on my main account. The only variable is going to be, what is Jedi Rey going to look like? And what do you guys think Jedi Rey is going to look like? We know she's coming up soon. We don't know exactly when. But what is her kit going to be? My biggest questions are, is she going to work with the Resistance? Is she going to have that kind of exposed synergy? Is she going to have synergy with other Resistance characters, or is she going to have her own leadership and kind of redefine how we use Resistance? These are major questions that I have. All right, so that was even easier. I think that was definitely a more confident win than having Ezra Bridger in there. So I almost feel like this is a refined combo, having let's see, it was Hermit Yoda with Ackbar in the lead, the Wampa, Commander Luke, and General Kenobi instead of Ezra Bridger. Now, something else I was thinking of is, why not throw Thrawn in there as well? Let's try this with Thrawn and see how he works. I know we kind of like to shake this up and try this with a bunch of different combinations, see what works and what doesn't. I'm going to try it with Thrawn. Let's fracture General Kenobi here. All right, so I'm not able to give Master's training to the Wampa right now because he's fractured. At least I don't think I can. I should test that out. I'm pretty sure it has been tested. All right, let's do Tactical Genius. That's always nice when Commander Luke gets called. All right, let's go for General Kenobi still. Chip away at him. I just can't tell you guys how excited I am about this team. The Wampa has really been, out of all of the dark side characters that have come out recently, man, we are plowing through it with this as well. Out of all the dark side characters that have come out in recent months, Talzin is probably my favorite. I think Talzin has shown to be a really great standalone character. I have a lot of guys running Talzin in my shard now, and they are a pain in the butt to fight. It's become, you know, let's test this. Let's see if Master's Training does anything to the Wampa. Nope, it just gives it to him. So he'll have it when he comes back. So that's nice that he at least gets it when Fracture's over, when his little timeout is over, as I think I've heard Mobile Gamer call it. But anyway, I have a lot of guys running Talzin in my shard, and not with Night Sisters. I've got one doing them with Night Sisters, but man, it's just so tough to get past that plague if you can't win fast enough. Especially, I'm seeing a lot of people running her with General Kenobi and Barris, and because you've got that timeout deal going, man, it really sucks if you're getting timed out and you're kind of racing against the clock. How fast are you gonna die? So Talzin's probably my favorite new dark side character, but the Wampa is definitely going to be a close second for recent months character releases, just because of how simple his kit is. I should have used Master's Training there, by the way. His kit is really, really simple, which makes him really good on defense. There's a couple of things that make somebody good on defense, and probably the most important thing is that they are going to have a simple kit. And what's more simple than a basic that can do 40,000 damage on a counter attack? It's just stupid. I mean, I don't know exactly what that was, but he just almost took Commander Luke out in one hit when he almost had completely full health. This is really, really nasty. A great combo. If you guys are thinking about farming the Wampa, I think you need to do it. I think you should go for it. This is one of the most OP characters in the game. That basic is sexy. It is really fun to use. And if you already have Hermit Yoda, don't feel like you're, you know, doing yourself a disservice by also going for the Wampa. I think these two characters, as we've seen today, do have some synergy. Throw Ackbar in the leadership, and I think you can have a lot of fun on offense. What I am not able to test out in this video, of course, is how they look on defense. I really would. I would like to see what they look like on defense. Just kind of picturing it. I don't think it would be the hardest team to beat. You do have to be careful with the Wampa. I mean, if you attack him and he counters you, you could be in a lot of trouble, especially if it's Commander Luke. And we saw earlier in the video or especially if it's Han Solo. I mean, we saw earlier in the video where Han hit the Wampa twice, and the Wampa came back and hit him twice and took him from almost full health and protection down to just a little bit of red left. That was insane. So I think this is a great combination, very noteworthy. It's really cool to see some more diversity in the meta, and I am totally sold at this point on the Wampa. So what do you guys think? Are you farming Hermit Yoda? Are you farming the Wampa? Do you want to throw them together and have them go ahead and do tons of damage in battle together? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about The Last Jedi coming up. We're getting really close to that. So exciting. Thunderous applause. The Last Jedi is coming. At any rate, hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, my friends, don't forget.
My dead body. Sorry about the mess.